Welcome to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report, hosted by Craig Dawson, Vice President, Soul Pit Media.
Hello and welcome to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report. Today we have a special guest, Tuesday Simok. Tuesday is the Universal Services Analyst with Duquesne Light Company. Tuesday, welcome to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Now, Tuesday, what career path did you take to achieve your current position as a Universal Service Analyst with Duquesne Light Company?
Actually, it was kind of on a whim, funnily enough. I had seen a job posting for a part-time CSR for Duquesne Light, so I decided to apply for that, got the job, fortunately. From there, I worked in the call center for about 4.5 years. I was fortunate enough to be a part of a couple of projects that allowed me to see different parts of the business, including our IT department. A position opened up in our quality assurance department within IT. They're mainly responsible for testing software if any of the other business units want a more efficient process or something within the system. My role at that time was to test what our IT department developed and make sure it was up to the standards of the business. So I got a glimpse into kind of how things were working on the back end, as opposed to when I was in the call center, I saw how things worked on the front end. So I worked in IT for about three or so years, and my current position opened up with somebody that I'd worked with a handful of times in the past. So at that time, I kind of wanted to get back into customer service. I liked my time in IT. I learned a lot while I was there, but my passion is working with customers and trying to be as efficient as possible for our customers. So I jumped back into the customer service group as a Universal Service Analyst, and I've been there for the last about 4.5 years.
Now, Tuesday, you're leading me right into my next question. Now, can you talk to our listeners about what your current job entails?
Yeah, absolutely. So my main role is overseeing our community-based organizations who are responsible for facilitating our intake for our customer assistance program. So I think we'll probably talk about that a bit later, but my main role is overseeing that group. So we work with Holy Family Institute, which is a huge organization within our limited income community, as well as Catholic Charities. Outside of that, I'm essentially a liaison with our regulatory group, which deals with our Public Utility Commission, as well as various other groups in the organization. So billing, customer service. So I'm kind of jack of all trades, if you will.
Now, Tuesday, we know that winter is right around the corner. I just looked outside and it's snowing already. With winter just being right around the corner, keeping your utilities on is critical. Do you have any suggestions for customers who may be having trouble paying their utilities?
Yeah, absolutely. So first and foremost, we at Duquesne Light try to get any information we have about any available programs out well before anything opens up. So as opposed to somebody getting into a situation where they're stressed or they're panicked, we want to make sure that everybody's aware of the programs that we have so they can be a little bit more proactive in picking what would work best for them. So we communicate via social media, email, send letters, phone calls, and we mostly direct customers to our website, duquesnelight.com/here-to-help. That gives a pretty exhaustive list of any program available, including budget billing if you just need a static payment every month, and that funnels right into the programs that I deal with on a regular basis. So if a customer ran into a long-term payment issue, so you lost your job, there was a pay cut, something happened to the income in your family that reduced it greatly, I manage the customer assistance program. So essentially what that is if a customer is at 150% or below the federal poverty guideline, and those specifics again are on our website, they can work with our CBOs that I had mentioned earlier to enroll in our customer assistance program. So that allows for a long-term payment plan, which includes a reduced monthly payment amount each month, as well as if you have any debt prior to enrolling in the program. We go ahead and freeze that for you. And as long as you're making payments each month on time, we will write that off over a 3-year period. So the goal is to help the customers get back on their feet, as well as while they're making payments, writing off that old debt, and then they can come out of the program successful. If it's a short-term emergency or a short-term situation, you just need a little bit of help, we have 2 other grant programs, one of which is LIHEAP. That opens November 1st, and it runs through April 4th, and that has 2 components. LIHEAP Cash, you can apply through the Department of Human Services, and that's just a payment on your account. It's just like somebody made a payment, and it applies to your balance. There's no stipulations. There are eligibility requirements, but that can go to your utility, and if you just need something to get you through, that's the perfect program for you to use. They also have a crisis component, which is exactly how it sounds. So if you have a termination notice and you're in danger of getting your service disconnected or your service is disconnected, you can apply for crisis. That goes through a bit faster, I think, from what I've seen, and that will help you either restore your service and get your lights back on, or that'll help you stop the termination on your account so you can alleviate that stress. And then finally, we have what's called the Dollar Energy Fund program, which that's basically our Neighbors Helping Neighbors grant. So what Duquesne Light does is any customer that wants to donate to the Dollar Energy Fund, we will match that dollar for dollar. And customers, if they are in threat of termination or if their service is shut off again, they can apply for that grant and we can restore your service or stop the shut off. The unique thing about that particular grant, the Dollar Energy Fund grant, is the income guidelines are a bit higher. So if you're not eligible for LIHEAP and you're not eligible for the Customer Assistance Program, the Dollar Energy Fund program is there as a safety net as well.
We'll be right back with the Soul Pitt Media Health and Business Report.
It doesn't matter the time nor the place, the conditions or transitions. Doesn't matter who you are or who you're with. Before, now, and always. Through all phases of life, Duquesne Light Company is here for you.
Port Authority has a new name, Pittsburgh Regional Transit, PRT for short. It's all about doing an even better job of getting people where they want to go every day. It's also about getting people where they want to go in their careers. PRT is looking for some new faces. We're hiring for every position. We offer great pay and benefits and a direct route to a great future. Go to rideprt.org/careers. PRT is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for a cost-effective way to help increase your company's bottom line? Look no further than Soul Pitt Media. With our award-winning print, internet, podcast, and Soul Pitt television options, we can help your business get to that next level. For more information, contact Craig Dawson at 412-407-7685. That's 412-407-7685. And let Soul Pitt Media take you to that next level.
UPMC is committed to addressing the health disparities that disproportionately impact African Americans in our communities. By driving education, training, and programming, and building relationships with our community partners, we can ensure that all individuals and families have access to the preventive care, screenings, and treatment that can lead to healthier lives. Learn more at upmc.com/health disparities.
Yeah, who's this? Don Stogie, it's me, Nick the Nub. Nicky, my boy, what you got for me? Boss, I got the bundle on some bad news about your best customer, Sammy Sticks. What, sleeping with the fishes? Nah, he's still with Wanda, but he's been herfing with the Cigar Fathers. The Godfathers? No, boss, Cigar Fathers, you know. Friendly, knowledgeable staff, live outdoor patio jams, and a wide selection of cigars and cigar accessories. Oh, how do you know so much about this place? Well, boss, because I've been coming back all week. What? Hey, I'm sorry, Don Stogie, but with everything Cigar Fathers is offering, I couldn't refuse.
The future of transit is now, and we are working to improve your ride. Look for bus tracking technologies and other innovations to keep you better informed. Getting around town has never been so easy. PortAuthority.org.
Do you like entertainment that provides diverse programming? Well, there's a new radio station that provides exactly that. Yes, Pittsburgh's diverse sports and entertainment network provides a mixed radio format and is the place for soulful music, sports talk, and lifestyle programming. Check us out at pghdsen.com. You'll be able to find our radio schedule with all of our exciting entertainment programs. Listen now by going to pghdsen.com.
Did you know that STD rates have increased in Allegheny County?
No, I did not.
Yeah, especially for people under 30.
Maybe I should go get tested.
In Allegheny County, symptomatic syphilis cases increased by 97% and gonorrhea cases by 18% in the past year. And having multiple STDs increases your chances of getting HIV.
Oh, wow. Do you know where I can go get tested?
The Public Health Clinic offers free walk-in STD and HIV screening located at 1908 Wiley Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA 15219.
It looks like I know what I'm doing tomorrow, getting tested, and I'll make sure to spread the word.
For more information, call 412-578-8081 or visit AlleghenyCounty.us/HIV.
We're back with the Soul Pit Media, Health, and Business Report. Wow, sounds like some excellent programs. I wish I'd have known about these programs back in the day when I was a struggling student at Pitt. I could have maybe cut out a couple ramen noodle dinners if I could have made an arrangement. But it sounds like some very excellent programs. Could you repeat the email address for information on those programs again?
Oh, yeah. So if for kind of an exhaustive list of everything that we have available, you can go to duquesnelight.com/here to help. And that just gives all of the eligibility requirements, where you would need to go to apply for any of these programs. A lot of our programs that don't require outside intervention, you can do via our website. So we have a lot of self-serve options as well.
Well, those sound like some excellent programs, and I'm really encouraging our listeners to take advantage of these programs. I mean, so many times we hear the other side of the story, whereas someone's utilities are cut off. But I encourage our listeners to be on the other side of that story. Duquesne Light is doing a lot to help people to keep their utilities on, and it's incumbent upon our listeners too to take advantage of these programs, and let's try to have a win-win situation for everyone. Now, Tuesday, as a young professional, what are some of the things that you have done to prepare yourself for upward mobility in the future?
I think I've definitely learned to focus on networking and building relationships. So, like I said before, I kind of have been in and out of different departments through my 12 years at Duquesne Light. So within that movement, I was constantly building relationships with other people in different departments and leaning on them for mentorship and, just a guide to help me build a foundation for my personal growth. In addition to my own network within Duquesne Light, they've afforded me a couple of opportunities to grow my leadership career, one of which was the Dale Carnegie workshop. So I was able to participate in that virtually during COVID. So that was an amazing program, very successful. I learned a ton throughout going through that experience. And then more recently, I was nominated to be in the Emerging Leaders program with the Advanced Leadership Institute, which is facilitated by the Tepper School of Business. And I can't say enough. I think it's only been about 2 months I've been participating in the program, but I can't say enough about the speakers and the professors that we have, as well as the cohort that I'm a part of. Kind of touching back on my networking and building relationships and connections, this opportunity has afforded me so many more connections with people like me. And, we can sit in a class and have conversations, and, I can also lean on them and reach out to them if I ever need guidance. And it's just exciting going there every time we have class, and we finish up in April, but, Duquesne Light has done a tremendous job with allowing me both of those opportunities to just expand on the foundation that I've already built for myself.
Now, Tuesday, why do you think it's so important for people of color to be involved in the energy sector?
Well, I mean, diversity in anything is important. What I've seen growing up almost in the organization is definitely an increase in diversity and an increase in inclusion of minorities having a seat at the table. And some of the most successful projects I've been a part of, some of the best groups I've been a part of have been comprised of multiple different educational backgrounds, cultural backgrounds. And I think that the root of that is just diversity of thought. And so to have people of color, to have minorities come into the energy sector, that's just going to make us much, much better than we already are.
I agree with you wholeheartedly about diversity. To me, diversity means a seat at the table, a chance to let your views and thoughts be heard. And I'm very familiar with both programs you were highlighting, excellent programs, and I wish you success in those programs. Now, Tuesday, we always try to end our show on a positive note. And my question to you is, what advice can you offer our young listeners who may want to be the next Tuesday with Duquesne Light Company?
Well, it's been quite a ride, so giddy up. But I mean, I would say the best piece of advice that was given to me was to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Anytime you want to grow and learn and stretch and do things that are outside of your comfort zone, it's going to be, when I was growing up, it was almost a hindrance because you got nervous and you didn't want to step outside of what you were the expert in. So if I could give one piece of advice to anybody, either starting out in their career or looking forward to leadership in the future, it's just, get comfortable being uncomfortable.
That is excellent advice. I must say, I'm going to have to steal that quote from you. I mean, really, it's something that can apply not only to our young listeners, but to someone like myself. So I have to commend you on that answer. And I also wanted to let you know that Soul Pit Media is always here as a partner for you in your route with Duquesne Light Company. I want to really thank you for taking time out of your very busy schedule to be with us today and to go over some of the programs that Duquesne Light is making available to help people to keep their utilities on this winter. And want you to know that we don't want you to be a stranger. At some point, I'd like to have you back on the show to check on your career growth. I'm quite sure that Duquesne Light has a shining star in you, and we just want you to know that Soul Pit Media is always there to help and encourage you along your career path.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I look forward to being back, giving you positive updates. And again, just to reiterate what you said, we are always here to help. There are so many wonderful programs out there, and take advantage of the money available. Go to our website and just make sure that you have these resources available to you.
Well, that's very wise information, and look forward to work with you again in the future.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report.
It doesn't matter the time nor the place, the conditions or transitions. Doesn't matter who you are or who you're with. Before, now, and always. Through all phases of life, Duquesne Light Company is here for you.
Port Authority has a new name, Pittsburgh Regional Transit, PRT for short. It's all about doing an even better job of getting people where they want to go every day. It's also about getting people where they want to go in their careers. PRT is looking for some new faces. We're hiring for every position. We offer great pay and benefits and a direct route to a great future. Go to rideprt.org/careers. PRT is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for a cost-effective way to help increase your company's bottom line? Look no further than Soul Pit Media. With our award-winning print, internet, podcasts, and Soul Pit television options. We can help your business get to that next level. For more information, contact Craig Dawson at 412-407-7685. That's 412-407-7685. And let Soul Pit Media take you to that next level.
UPMC is committed to addressing the health disparities that disproportionately impact African Americans in our communities. By driving education, training, and programming, and building relationships with our community partners, we can ensure that all individuals and families have access to the preventive care, screenings, and treatment that can lead to healthier lives. Learn more at upmc.com/health disparities.
Yeah, who's this? Don Stogie, it's me, Nick the Nub. Nicky, my boy, what you got for me? Boss, I got the bundle on some bad news about your best customer, Sammy Sticks. What, sleeping with the fishes? Nah, he's still with Wanda, but he's been herfing with the Cigar Fathers. The Godfathers? No, boss, Cigar Fathers, you know. Friendly, knowledgeable staff, live outdoor patio jams, and a wide selection of cigars and cigar accessories. Oh, how do you know so much about this place? Well, boss, because I've been coming back all week. What? Hey, I'm sorry, Don Stogie, but with everything Cigar Fathers is offering, I couldn't refuse.
The future of transit is now, and we are working to improve your ride. Look for bus tracking technologies and other innovations to keep you better informed. Getting around town has never been so easy. PortAuthority.org.
Do you like entertainment that provides diverse programming? Well, there's a new radio station that provides exactly that. Yes, Pittsburgh's diverse sports and entertainment network provides a mixed radio format and is the place for soulful music, sports talk, and lifestyle programming. Check us out at pghdsen.com. You'll be able to find our radio schedule with all of our exciting entertainment programs. Listen now by going to pghdsen.com.
Did you know that STD rates have increased in Allegheny County?
No, I did not.
Yeah, especially for people under 30.
Maybe I should go get tested.
In Allegheny County, symptomatic syphilis cases increased by 97% and gonorrhea cases by 18% in the past year. And having multiple STDs increases your chances of getting HIV.
Oh, wow. Do you know where I can go get tested?
The Public Health Clinic offers free walk-in STD and HIV screening located at 1908 Wiley Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA 15219.
It looks like I know what I'm doing tomorrow, getting tested, and I'll make sure to spread the word.
For more information, call 412-578-8081 or visit AlleghenyCounty.us/HIV.
We're back with the Soul Pit Media, Health, and Business Report.
Hi, this is Debbie Norrell, and welcome to the Soul Pit Media, Health, and Business Report Community Calendar. Join DI Fitness Fiesta for the New Year, New Me Fitness Fiesta and Panel Session on Saturday, December 16th, 2023 at 11 a.m. It all takes place at the Wilkins School Community Center. This exciting event brings together fitness enthusiasts from all backgrounds to celebrate the joy of movement and healthy living. You will receive $25 in DI dollars to spend with the event vendors on site. It's $5 when you buy your tickets online and $10 at the door. Visit www.difitnessfiesta.com or call 412-916-0701 for more information and vendor information. Caring Connections for Youth is a community-led initiative that provides access to support and services to any youth up to age 18 living in Allegheny County as a diversion to juvenile justice and child welfare systems. Respond the Caring Connections way to disorderly conduct, fighting, truancy, minor drug possession, and parent-child conflict. Dial 211 and press 3 for the Caring Connections Youth Hotline. It's that time of year for the Hill Dance Academy Theater 2023 Holiday Bazaar at the Morgan Lee Arts Center at 2900 Bedford Avenue on Saturday, December 2nd, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Shop local art vendors, food vendors, jewelers, and fashion. Enjoy pictures with Santa, a taco bar, and a hot chocolate bar. For complete details, visit www.5678hdat.org. Pittsburgh Regional Transit is improving transit for every rider. They are adding QR codes to bus signs, so you will know when your bus will arrive, making it easier to get on board with their mobile ticketing app, and investing in all-electric buses to help reduce emissions today to help improve air quality tomorrow. Yes, PRT is making changes, but more importantly, they are making a difference. The Frick Pittsburgh presents Pittsburgh and the Great Migration, Black Mobility and the Automobile. It's open now at Frick Pittsburgh Car and Carriage Museum. The automobile transformed the American landscape, and in doing so, it changed the lives of Black Americans. 2 million African Americans courageously fled the South during the first wave of the Great Migration from 1916 to 1945. Pittsburgh neighborhoods like the Hill District became a haven for Black communities to thrive. Buying a car was one of the first steps many took as they transitioned into the middle class. For Black Americans, buying a car in the mid-20th century was more than a symbol of making it. The automobile provided freedom of mobility. Pittsburgh and the Great Migration will feature well-known favorites, such as the 1914 Model T touring car and a 1922 Lincoln Model L. You'll also step back in time with period costumes and memorabilia. It's sponsored by PNC. Use promo code SOULPIT to save $2 when buying your ticket online. Don't forget to visit thesoulpit.com for the latest in theater, musical entertainment, job opportunities, and health information. That's thesoulpit.com. Thank you for listening to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report, brought to you by Pittsburgh Regional Transit. Looking for a great job with benefits? Check out their website, rideprt.org/careers. Thank you for tuning in to the Soul Pit Media Health and Business Report, hosted by Craig Dawson, Vice President, Soul Pit Media. Thank you, Pittsburgh, for your continued support.